What's up, everybody? It's Rick Pino here from Get Wisdom. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a little known secret that anyone can use in order to make at least $20,000 a month. And here's the kicker. You can do this morally and ethically. Anyone can do this. In fact, about 10 years ago when I started my first business, this is exactly what I did to make $900,000 in the first 6 months. That's right. And then from there, everything is just history, right? But in today's training, I'm going to be giving you guys the step-by-step system, exactly what I did, how you can do it as well. Anyone can do this. And it's so easy, almost no one is willing to do it because it takes a little bit of effort. But if you're willing to put in the effort, this can and will work for you as well. Let's get into it. Well, before we dive into the video, guys, today's video is sponsored by my upcoming 5-day live virtual training called Create and Sell Digital Products, where over the course of 5 days, I'm literally going to show you step-by-step everything you need to know on how to create and sell your own digital products. What are digital products? Digital products are educational resources like ebooks, courses, mentorships, where you take the knowledge, the experience, the expertise that you already have, you plug them into one of these educational resources, you do the work one time, and then it has a potential to pay you over and over and over again. This is the #1 best way that I have found to monetize your knowledge. And here in just a moment, when I give you these steps for this system on how to do $20K a month, $240,000 a year, you're going to need a digital product to sell in this system. And that's exactly what we're going to be covering in the 5-day training. All you got to do, guys, is click the link down below. Join me as a VIP. Hurry, because the next training in the 5 days is coming up right around the corner, okay? So guys, let's jump right on into it. How in the world can you make $20,000 a month online? Anyone can do this. Rick, what is going on here? Well, guys, here's the thing. There's a very simple 5-step process, okay? And literally, if you just follow these 5 steps exactly the way I'm going to show you how to do them here in this video, you can do this, okay? Now, like I prefaced a few moments ago, okay? One thing that you're going to need in this 5-step system, you're going to need your own digital product, okay? Probably, I think the best one to start off with is probably a course, okay? Something that you can sell for roughly around $1,000, okay? And if you're like, I don't know how to create a course, that's exactly why you should join me for the upcoming 5-day training, okay? But I'm telling you, in the training, I'll show you how to build the course, but in this video, I'm gonna give you the 5 steps. You're gonna have light bulbs going off going, oh my gosh, like this is awesome, I can totally do this. And I am telling you this, not only has this worked for me, it's worked for a ton of my students, it can and will work for you as well. So if you're ready, let me know down in the comments, say, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And let's jump right on into it. What is step #1 in this 20K per month formula, this $240,000 a year formula? I'm glad you asked. Come with me to the board. Let's jump right on in. Okay, step #1, what you are going to do is you are going to send 100 DMs every single day. Okay, 100 DMs. Now here, just for a little bit of context, okay, it's been a number, like I said, I started my first business about 10 years ago with this very system I'm about to give you. And just to make sure that this system wasn't outdated, I did this myself the other day, again, just to prove the system and make sure it works. I sent 115 DMs, and it took me about 10, maybe 12 minutes. I actually timed it, right? Maybe 13 minutes after I did all of the little stuff, but say between 10 to 15 minutes, okay? It literally took me, let's just call it 15 minutes. It took me 15 minutes to send 100 DMs, okay? Now, when you say 100 DMs, Rick, what does that mean? Okay, you are going to literally go to Instagram pages, Facebook groups that are all centered around your specific niche, okay? Maybe you serve in the healthcare space. Maybe you are a basketball coach. Maybe you like to train people on how to make sourdough bread. Maybe you're a car salesman. Maybe you're a barista. Maybe you are a sales trainer, whatever it is, right? Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, whatever your thing is. Okay, you're going to find the top pages on Instagram. These can be individual people. These can be brands, okay? And you are going to follow and like and join these Facebook groups and follow and like and join these Instagram profiles, okay? Then what you're going to do is all of the people that you see in there that are leaving comments and asking questions, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to respond to them by giving value. Here's what you do not want to do, okay? You don't want to have a copy and paste spam message that's like, hey, John, buy my course, here, bing, and send that to 100 people. Because if you try to do that, you're going to get instantly flagged. No one wants to get spammed with somebody asking like, hey, random stranger, give me money. Like, nobody wants that. You don't want that. I don't want that. But you know what everybody loves? Everyone loves a helpful, cheerful, smiley, nice person who's bringing them value, okay? So whenever you reach out in that DM, don't just do a copy and paste like, hey, random person, like, want to buy my thing? You don't want to do that. You want to reach out and be like, hey, Jill, I saw that you asked about XYZ. Here's the number one way I found to blah, blah, blah. Give real value. Build actual relationships. Leave actual comments, okay? Like, I'm telling you, I literally just sent 115 DMs myself the other day to make sure that this still works. And as I give you the steps here, you're going to be really surprised at the stats I'm going to give you here. But I'm telling you, it took me 15 minutes to send 115 random little valuable pieces. Hey, Robert, I really loved your comment about XYZ. Here are 3 tips that I found that really help as well. Boop, boop, boop. See what I'm saying? Like, you want to always lead with giving because nobody likes anyone who leads with asking. You have that random friend, that random guy, that random gal who every time your phone rings with them, like, oh gosh, here she goes, here he goes. Hey bro, can I get a favor from you? Hey girl, can I borrow something? Nobody wants that, right? So make sure that you're not that person. You're going to send 100 actually valuable DMs that have a real human nature. They're not copy and paste. They actually care. They're actually thoughtful. You're actually making a real human connection. Okay? You're going to send 100 of these every day. Rick, I don't know if I could do 100 a day. Fine. Then don't make $20,000 a month. Okay? So step number 1, you're going to send 100 thoughtful, value-filled DMs to people in your niche. How do I find them? You're going to find the Instagram pages, Facebook groups around the top thought leaders or brand in your niche. Okay? Is this making sense? If you got it, let me know down in the comments. Say, I got it. Okay? So that's step number 1. Step number 1, you're going to send those 100 DMs every single day. Took me about 10 or 15 minutes. When you're first starting out, maybe it'll take you 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, because if you're brand new, you're like trying to get the hang of it. After a while, it becomes easier and easier and easier. And yes, after you get better and better at like giving real value in the DMs, you guessed it, you can send 200 a day, you can send 300 a day, you can send 500 a day. And the numbers I'm about to show you, they will scale up according to you building real human connections in the DMs. But let's just start with 100 for now, okay? Just for rough numbers. So number 1, you're gonna send 100 valuable DMs every single day to people in your niche. The best way to do this, Instagram pages, Facebook groups, answer people who are asking questions to the group or to the person. You can obviously chime in. It's foolproof, okay? Step number 2, if you're ready for the second step, drop a 2 down in the comments, okay? So the second step, out of these 100 people, okay, that you DM every single day, the next thing that's gonna happen is roughly 10 to 20 people will respond, okay? Now again, if you're just starting out, these numbers might be roughly 10 to 20 people or 10 to 20%. Maybe if you're just starting out and your message is like obviously generic and you really did copy and paste, even though Rick told you not to copy and paste and you still did, maybe 3 to 5% respond. But over time, again, this number will go up. It will also go up if you send more valuable DMs, okay? When I sent the 115 DMs the other day myself, I had like 40, I think it was like 42 people responded like, hey Rick, thank you, man. This was actually very helpful, cool, right? So step number 1, you're gonna send those 100 value DMs every single day, okay? Just make it part of your job. Like, oh, I don't have time to do that. If you don't have 30 minutes to work on your dream, then go ahead and spend another 40 or 50 years working on somebody else's dream. okay? So find the time to send these DMs. Out of every 100, 10 to 20-ish will respond, okay? That's step number 2. And when they respond, don't instantly go for the jugular and be like, yo, buy my thing, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to be like, hey, buy my thing, buy my thing, buy my... Like, don't be desperate, okay? If you position yourself as a needer, okay, then you're going to chase people away. But if you position yourself as a leader who leads with value and you're actually giving value to people, not only will you not chase people away, you will attract people to yourself. And they're gonna be like, wow, this gal is really awesome. This guy's really awesome. He really helped me. She really helped me. Are you getting it? Let me know down in the comments, say I'm getting it, okay? So number 1, you're gonna send the DMs. Number 2, roughly 10 to 20% will respond. Maybe a little less in the beginning, maybe a little bit more as you get better at this, okay? When they respond, you're going to actually have real human interaction. Wow, thanks, Rick. This was really helpful. Cool, bro. I'm glad you appreciated it. Where do you live? Like, have an actual human touch point with them. Cool, how long have you been living there? That's awesome, dude. Hey, I saw on your page that you really like, lattes. Cool. Like, I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I'm more of a tea guy myself. What got you into coffee? Like build real human connection, okay? So out of the people who respond, you're going to respond back with a real human touch. Bonus point, okay? If you respond back with a real human touch, cool, John, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much, man. Hey, by the way, here's another tip that I found that works really good with XYZ. Again, bring them more value, lead with value. Position yourself as a leader who's reaching out to help, not a needer who's reaching out to get, okay? So now, out of the 10 or 20 people who respond that you make a real human connection with, okay? The third step you're gonna do, if you're ready for number 3, drop a 3 down in the chat and let's talk about it, okay? The third thing you're gonna do after you build a real human connection, after you provide some value to them, listen, step 3 will not work if you don't provide value, so make sure you're providing value, okay? After you have reached out to these people and they've responded and you've provided plenty of value, the third thing you're gonna do, invite those who respond onto a free 20-minute Zoom, okay, where you give them a free consultation, okay? So let me break this down for you right quick and show you exactly how this will work. I'm telling you guys, I literally did this when I first started my first business 10 years ago, and we made $900,000 in the first 6 months. Of course, we made millions after that with this same system, but if I could do 900K in a 6-month period, you can too. Like, I'm not smarter than you. I'm not like more special than you. I just did this, okay? So here's how it's gonna look, okay? Let me bring this example out for you, okay? So you're reaching out to people in your niche. You've joined the Facebook groups, like I've told you, that are centered around your niche. You follow and like and join the Facebook pages and the Instagram accounts that are all about your niche, either the thought leaders or the brand leaders in your niche, those who are talking about the way that you can serve people. I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm a homeschooling parent, I'm a fitness instructor, I'm a nutritionist, I'm a salesperson, I sew, I knit, I train horses, I teach people how to make sourdough bread, whatever your thing is, okay? Chances are you're probably already following some of these accounts, but number 1, you're gonna get involved in some of these accounts and brands and personal brand pages and Instagram pages. Okay, then people who are in there, you're sending out the DMs. Hey, John, I loved your comment about XYZ. Here are 3 ways that I've found that really help with XYZ. Okay, you're gonna send 100 of those a day. Out of the 100, 10 or 20 are gonna respond, wow, thanks, Rick, that was really helpful. I appreciate it, bro. Then you're going to make a real human connection with those who respond. Hey, thank you so much. Like, hey, where do you live? Awesome, how long have you been living there? Cool, what got you into horse training? What got you into sales? If you don't mind me asking, what got you into flipping sneakers on the internet? If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been a homeschool mom? How long have you been a stay-at-home mom, right? You're going to make real human connection, okay? As they talk back with you, as they respond to you, bring them more value. Cool. Well, you know, one thing that I've really found in my homeschooling journey with my kids is, do you know about this hack? Do you know about this tip? Do you know about this software? Do you know about this? Do you know about that? Or you could say, hey, awesome, man. I've actually been in sales myself for XYZ years. And here's something that I really found that was very helpful. What do you think about this? Cool. I really like coffee too. In fact, did you know about this brand new style of latte art that exists? You see what I'm saying? You're going to make real human connections. You're going to provide value. Okay. After you go back and forth with them 1 or 2 times and you're giving them value, providing them value. Wow, this is really helpful. Thank you so much. I love this. Awesome, man. Then the third thing you're going to do, well, cool. If you really like this, what I would love to do is I would love to invite you on to a free 20-minute Zoom call with me right quick, just me and you. I'd love to just give you a free consultation. I really believe I can help you with XYZ. And if it sounds like something that you'd like to do, here's my calendar. Like, book a call and let's talk. I'd love to talk to you more. It's that simple. You guys getting it? If you're getting this, drop some fire emojis down in the comments. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to give y'all some of the game, man. You got to get on this game, okay? So after you've done this, after you've done these steps, okay, then step number 4. If you're ready for number 4, drop a 4 in the comments and let me hook y'all up, okay? Number 4. So out of those people that you invite, again, let's use our arbitrary numbers here, okay? Out of the 100 DMs that you send every day, 10 or 20 will respond, okay? Then you're making real human connections. Out of the 10 or 20 that you invite to the free consultation, okay, 2 to 5, again, these are arbitrary. Roughly 2 to 5 will actually book the call with you. Okay, and don't like be upset like, oh man, I invited 20 people to get on the free Zoom with me and only 4 people said yes. Cool, that's awesome. Like, incredible, right? Like, they're going to get on a Zoom call with you and you can talk to them more about how you help them, how you can serve them. You're going to solve some problems for them, okay? When they get on that call, again, you're going to serve them. You're going to give them value. You're going to give them a 20-minute consultation. Hey, how long have you been struggling with XY? What are your biggest struggles with XYZ? Like, what's the biggest thing that you wish you could accomplish, but you're not quite able to right now? Right? Okay, cool. I hear you on that. You know, one thing that I do to help people get results with that, or one thing I've done to find results with that is XYZ, XYZ. Bring them value. Listen to them, hear their story, provide value, okay? And then whenever they're like, man, this has been incredible, then what you're going to do is you're going to make your offer to them and you're going to say, well, listen, if you enjoyed this and you have enjoyed our connection so far, I would love to invite you to join me. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I have a really powerful course or whatever your thing is. This is what I was saying at the beginning of the training, okay? You're going to need some kind of digital product to sell to them. I can show you how to build it. Join me for the upcoming 5-day training. The link is down below. Join as a VIP. Okay. Hey, I have this, whatever. I have this course. I have this program. I have this mentorship and it's only $1,000. And here's what you're going to get. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So after they get on the call with you, after these 2 to 5 out of the 100 DMs, 10 to 20 respond, you make a connection. You invite those who respond to a free 20-minute Zoom, a free consultation. Okay, 2 to 5 will book the call with you. When you're on the call with them, you bring them value, you make the offer, you provide the opportunity for them. Hey, here's the link. Let me know if you want to join, okay? Here's the cool part, okay? Number 5, if you're ready for number 5, drop a 5 in the comments, check this out. And here's the 5th step, okay? Out of those 2 to 5 that book the call, here's the fun part. One will close and pay you for your course, whatever it is, $1,000, $997, whatever it is, okay? And what's the math on this, okay? This is so cool, guys. This is so fun. Okay. Now, before you're like, this sounds too easy. Like, is it really this? Yes, it's really this simple. Here's the cool part. In order to make $20,000 a month with your digital product using this system, this is just one, I have a bajillion systems. This is just one. Okay, using this system, you only need to sell 20 of these a month. What? Guess what? That means you only have to make one sale every 1.5 days. That's super easy. Anyone can make one sale every 1.5 days. That means literally you could just work Monday through Friday and, take the weekends off and make one sale a day Monday through Friday, and you still made $20,000 just doing this. Guys, I'm not the smartest person at math, but $20K per month, and there's 12 months in a year, this comes out to $240,000 per year. Now, I don't know about you, but are you making $240K at your JOB? Maybe, maybe not. I promise you, this is way easier, way simpler to make $240K than working at your JOB. And hopefully after 40 years of grinding and climbing the corporate ladder, maybe one day I can hopefully make $200K. This is way easier, guys. I'm telling you this. So real quick, let's recap just so you can wrap your brain around this. I know you're like, this is crazy. What? I'm gonna do this. You should do this, okay? Come back with me to the board. Let's recap, okay? Number one, you're gonna send 100 DMs every single day. Make sure they're not copy and paste. They have to be real, thoughtful, valuable, human interactive DMs, okay? Because if you just start spamming everybody, this is not going to work. Don't spam everybody. If you try to spam them, it's not gonna work. Copy, paste, copy, paste. You'll get shut down by the platforms. No one's gonna take you seriously. Send real, valuable DMs. Like I said, it took me 10 or 15 minutes to send 100. After you get pretty good at this, you could spend 30 minutes a day and send 200 if you want. And then all your numbers could potentially double. Literally, okay? So number one, 100 DMs every single day. Number two, out of that 100 that you send, 10 to 20% will respond. Again, in the beginning, it might be a little bit lower, or maybe you're really good at talking to people and you're bringing them value, and maybe 30 or 40 will respond to, like they did to me. Out of the 115, I think it was 42 that responded to me. Not too shabby, right? Third thing, after you connect with them, after you provide them some more value in the DMs, you're gonna invite those who respond to a free 20-minute Zoom consultation, okay? Out of those 10 to 20 that respond that you invite, 2 to 5-ish will book the call. When they get on the call, you're gonna help them even more. You're gonna give them even more value. Then at the end of the call, you're going to make an offer to them. Hey, I have this course, I have this program, I have this whatever. It's only $1,000. If you've gotten some value, you should totally consider checking this thing out, okay? Out of those who you invite, roughly 1 out of every 2 to 5 will close and pay you the $1,000. When this happens, guys, you're making 20K a month or 240K per year. Let's say you're not even that good at this in the beginning and you only do half these numbers. 10,000 a month working for yourself selling digital products is way better than trying to go grind for somebody else 40 or 50 hours a week, hopefully making 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a way, way, way better opportunity. And let's say you actually really start excelling at this and you just double the amount of output. Let's say you're reaching out to 200 people a day and 20 to 40 say yes, and 5 to 10 book calls, and 2 to 3 tell you yes every day. Like, could you imagine this? This is insane, guys. This is literally now just doubling these numbers could potentially take your income up to almost 500K per year. Now listen, before you start doubting, oh, this is impossible, this sounds too good to be true. This is so simple. It works so well, but the problem is, number one, most people don't know this system, okay? Number two, most people are not willing, like, man, I don't want to have to send 100 DMs every day. Cool. Go back to work for 40 or 50 years, for 40 or 50 hours per week for the rest of your life. See ya. I will gladly figure this out. I will gladly provide value to 100 people a day. No problem, right? That's me. You do you, boo. I'm gonna do me, right? This works so good. The sad part is almost no one is willing to do this, let alone willing to do this consistently, right? Like, imagine if you actually did this for 6 months straight. 100 DMs every single day for 6 months. Imagine if you actually did it consistently. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, if you actually did this play, if you ran this play consistently for the next 6 months, consistently, at least 5 to 6 days a week, you will be in a much better financial situation than you are now. I just know it. How do I know it? Because it's worked for me, it works for my students, and it can and will work for you as well if you actually take action, okay? Like I said, guys, this is literally the exact system that I used to make $900K in the first 6 months when I started my first business about 10 years ago. And I'm telling you guys, this is just absolutely incredible. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this very quick training on how to make $240,000 per year. If you did, then leave some fire emojis down below. And by the way, if you're like, the only piece that I'm missing is I don't have that $1,000 thing to sell. Everything sounds really doable. I'm willing to try at least. I just don't have a digital product I can sell. Then that's exactly why you should consider joining me for the upcoming 5-day live virtual training. All you gotta do is click the link down below, join me as a VIP. The investment is super tiny for the value that you're going to get. I'm telling you, I'm literally gonna open up the vault, show you step by step exactly how to do this so that you can build your digital product, have something to provide value to your people with on here, and that way we can start picking up your income to a much higher level, guys. All right, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff on the YouTube platform, and we'll see you in the next training. Thanks.